district. First, Port Angeles has zero debt. We have not passed a capital campaign since 2001. A 2008 study indicated we had nearly $200 million in facility needs. Now that's 2008. Inflation would apply to that. By my account, it seems that we've missed at least 2, if not 3 bond cycles over that period of time. We have failing middle schools, or we have a failing middle school, elementary schools, and also high school. And we spend on average $30,000 per campaign. Most recently, we failed the high school campaign at 2015, and in 2018, we failed the middle school campaign. And with that, I'll turn it over to our wonderful representative.
Thank you. For the record, I'm Andrew Pena. I'm a senior at Port Angeles High School. I'd like to start by thanking all of you for inviting us to come speak in front of you. I'm here to talk about the quality of Port Angeles High School. There's 11 different buildings, 33 on 33 acres, with only 2 security guards. The buildings are not 21st century buildings. They are 65 years old with little to no renovation whatsoever. Quite recently, a teacher's classroom caved in on itself, forcing the students to move to a different classroom to study. As this does not impact how we are educated or when we will graduate, it should be a cause for concern for years to come. And I do not have any advice on how to vote on either of these resolutions, but I strongly encourage you to think about your constituents when voting. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Haley Robinson, a senior at Port Angeles High School. And though I am graduating this year and there isn't much you can do to help me, there are all the other kids growing up in our district that you can help. In 1953, Port Angeles High School was built, but that was 65 years ago. A lot of damage can be done in that amount of time, but for whatever reason, the people in our community that would be providing us with a new school with the help of possibly passing a bond and levy don't see the problems at Port Angeles High School because they think that if it's still standing, why fix it? Though it is standing, it is pretty damaged. In the last 4 years I've been attending Port Angeles High School, I have been in classrooms where the heater is so loud I miss the entire lesson for that day, and I can't turn them off because either they don't, or it's too cold in the classroom that it's colder outside than it is in the classrooms. I have also been in the class where my hands get so messy due to a project that I'm scared to wash my hands because the water is a musky orange liquid. I also remember on my first day of freshman year, I was walking down one of our main foot traffic hallways and I noticed garbage cans scattered everywhere because they were under parts of the roof that had been leaking. So every day since then, I was worried about the roof caving in, which finally happened. And just after that, the middle school roof had caved in as well. So I'm asking for I'm not just asking for a new school, I'm asking for your help to pass the percentage of bonds and levy approvals from supermajority to simple majority to better the educations of students below me, and that's including my little sister.
Thank you very much.
Abby Sanders, and I am currently a sophomore at Port Angeles High School. To reaffirm what my fellow peers have said, the state of our schools in our district are in disrepair, chiefly our high school. Clean water is a luxury with only 2 viable drinking fountains in a school meant for 1,200. Choosing between a warm and inviting classroom during the frigid months of winter or an educational experience where you can actually hear the teacher has never been more debatable due to the incredibly loud heaters we have. And having science classes where when using tools that need to be plugged into outlets becomes a methodical but confusing task of attempting not to short out the entire classroom electrical grid should not be a reality. When I visit other schools for extracurricular events, I see the amazing facilities they have. Fellow two-way schools have their own football and soccer fields, warm buildings, and a modern design meant to interface with 21st century technology. I ask myself, why can't our school district have facilities like these? The reality is that our district has been tasked with the infeasible mission of passing a bond with a supermajority. Due to the range of excuses from our community members, such as it worked when I went there, to it's not my problem, our entire community does not value education as a priority. However, making it so we would only need a simple majority to finally rebuild our high school after 65 years would be an achievable feat, one that we have come close to. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you very much.